Here it comes, it's crowning. Here comes the baby.
It's crowning. All right, should be live any
What
moment.
the fuck is that? If I had a wife and she was giving birth and like I was in the room and like the head starts crowning, I would just scream, "What the fuck is that?" as loud as I could.
What the fuck? All the doctors are like freaking out.
Yeah, it's like nobody ever explained childbirth to me.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What is that?
Like take a spear and just stab it.
All right, I gotta share this to everybody and everything. Discord.
Everybody, everywhere, all at once, anytime.
Everything, everywhere, all at once. Everyone.
Isn't that a movie? Did you guys see that? Yeah, did you guys see it?
No, is it good?
No, I watched half of it, and it's kind of just.
It was all right. It really is about 20 minutes too long, but it's interesting.
Isn't every movie now like 20 minutes too long?
Yeah, that's a safe assertion. They're very long nowadays. I don't know why. Hour and a half.
And they're like,
let's go.
Release the Snyder cut.
That's why I like watching like
4 hours.
I like watching like older horror movies and sci-fi movies because they're usually pretty brief. Like they're knowing to get in and get out. And nowadays they have to be like these melodramatic, like large set pieces and everything. I like it when they just kind of.
The OG Dune was like 2 hours 44 minutes.
Yeah,
too long.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
The newer Dune was long too.
But at least it's moving. That first one is like.
I haven't seen the old Dune, but I've never been interested in Dune personally. But I fell asleep during the newer one. Not Dune 2. I haven't seen that one, but
I've seen Doom with The Rock.
That's basically Dune.
Better movie.
Yeah.
What's the last movie I saw? Oh, it was Deadpool, I think. Yeah. Watch that.
How'd you like it?
Finally, you guys get to do it live when I'm back home. Hey, Bio, what's up? It was good. Deadpool Wolverine. It was cute. I liked it.
It's cute.
It's cute. It's
pretty cute. That Ryan Reynolds.
It's like, yeah, it's like, you know, if you've been a Marvel fan and watching those movies since Blade, like, it was cute. You know. Times have changed. Terry, where were you? I went to Arby's on stream and you weren't there. He missed it.
I guess I should probably look at these comments, huh?
Yeah, I got him.
Missed it too, but I saw that you were starting, and I just missed it by 17 minutes too early, so I just left a inspirational message.
Could have been a really long trip to Arby's.
It was inspirational. It was like 53 minutes. I went to Arby's and then I ordered food and then I ate it in my car.
What does Terry mean by times have changed? That's very foreboding.
Times. Maybe he changed he set his clock back.
That would be a far less interesting interpretation of what he's saying, but it might be true.
Times have changed, boys. Maybe he's unsubscribing. Maybe that's what he's telling me.
Damn, he came to the live to tell us that.
Yeah, sorry. It's like a live breakup. You know?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well,
I hope that's not the case, Terry.
Chill for a bit. We got Bio here. Tyler's supposed to come by. Tyler had watched me eat Arby's, and he was talking to me. I ate a buffalo chicken slider for him.
For him?
He asked me to get one, so I did.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was good. The buffalo chicken slider. I gave it like a 9.
Oh, you reviewed it?
Yeah. I reviewed it my whole meal. I ate my whole meal and then I like ranked the items I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
9 is pretty good. You said 9, right?
Yeah, 9's. Yeah, buffalo chicken cider was good. I would eat like if they had I don't know if they have like a full buffalo chicken sandwich, but I would eat that. course, I like buffalo sauce, so that's probably why.
Terry said what I meant by that is we don't have big muscle men as protagonists in games anymore. Instead, you play as so-called relatable losers. Wow, he was
My
making
favorite game is my favorite game is No More Heroes. So
yeah. You have
and
Alex
that's
to
from
thank. He's the one
2007.
he's the one buying.
That's from
these.
2007.
Well, but he's implying it creeped in.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you have Alex to thank for that. He's the one buying those
You
kinds of games.
still have muscly man. You're not playing the right games, Terry.
Yeah, the Gears of War era is over.
Hey, they're doing another one. They're doing like Gears of War E-Day, and it has Marcus Phoenix in it.
Yeah,
Like
but
the
the
guy.
newest the Gears of War that I played,
Yeah,
The
5 was like the girl, right?
yeah, and the other dude wasn't. I mean, he was Jack, but he wasn't like the old guys.
It was like Marcus's son.
Press the start button. Says love you guys and how to enjoy your trip to Arby's, man. Yeah, how did you enjoy
I
that?
did.
How
I
did you
did
do
enjoy it. It was. How did I?
Yeah.
I got in my car.
Yeah, you got in your car.
I drove to Arby's.
Drove to Arby's, good.
Yeah, I got out of my car and I walked into the Arby's, and then I ordered Arby's at the Arby's.
I like that Terry started this podcast with just rage. I think maybe because
he's coming in hot. You know?
Maybe because I'm showing Contra, and that has theoretically muscly men, although they're very pixelated.
Oh yeah, because you guys did speaking of the devil, Teddy's back. You and Teddy did the Contra map out while I was sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alex was not feeling good.
Yeah,
An alien popped out of his stomach. He had to get it taken care of.
That'd be awesome, dude. I fucking love Alien. That's a great movie.
It's fantastic.
Love that movie. Hate the rest of them.
Oh yeah,
that franchise sucks.
Even the second one, I'm not like crazy about. I kind of respect it, but I don't personally. I wouldn't watch it again.
The only other Alien thing I like a lot is the Isolation game. Alien Isolation.
Is it good?
That's a good game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like scary. It's like actually scary. So, but like, yeah, Alien 1 is fantastic. It's like one of my favorite movies. And then I hate the rest of the Alien franchise, basically.
Oh yeah, it takes itself way too seriously and just forgets why it's a movie.
Yeah. What's up, Teddy?
Terry was referring to Contra.
Oh, his mic's muted. We can't hear you.
How about now?
There you are.
Here I am. Here I am.
Here I am.
I'm just gonna lower his volume a little bit.
Oh no! Well, I mean, the Hurricanes have been rocking recently.
Didn't you know that rock song was inspired by actual real world events?
Do you know who sings that song?
There's like a 1 in 100 shot. I get it.
Try it. I know who it is, so you can try to guess.
Aerosmith.
Nope, it's the Scorpions.
Oh, I was gonna say give me the first letter.
Oh, sorry. Well, I give you one
the
chance,
first letter?
and you get it wrong. Yes.
You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
If you were to say, give me the first letter, would it be T for the, which would be very unhelpful?
Thus, yeah, no. I don't class. Okay, serious question. Whenever you guys alphabetize things, do you add the into the title, or do you
I do not.
Because I leave it out.
I leave it out.
No,
Yeah.
do not.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
cool.
you?
How about in the audience? Would you guys?
I hate when I'm like looking through like a list of something alphabetized and like all the. I need to turn my.
Oh.
I think I'm lagging. There we go. Sorry. I was laggy.
Lag.
But yeah, I hate when I'm like looking. Like when I'm looking through like a digital library of like games or something, and like all the thes are like in the T's. And I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah, that's annoying. But I get why computers have to do it. Although I think there's ways that they don't have to do it. But otherwise, yeah, a human being should not do that. Are you guys ready to get started?
I'm always, dude.
Oh, you're always ready?
I've been started.
Oh, you already started?
I started
time of the
like
month.
2 hours ago. Yeah,
Game
it's my
Talk
time of the
Live.
month.
Oh, I
Press
wasn't
the
talking about that time.
press the start button. Asked if you guys ever heard of a band called Disturbed.
You know you're down with the sickness.
Dude, my alarm clock on my phone is like it's synced to my Spotify and it plays a random song. And it's so funny to hear what song plays in the morning. And I remember one time it scared the shit out of me because it played Dropping Plates by Disturbed, and that song opens with like him going, "Here we go again, get up!" He's like, "A little something for your ear holes, get up!" He just starts screaming at you, and like, I woke up in like a cold sweat, like, huh? What's happening?
I need something like that to get me out of bed.
Like a loud one.
Get up!
Get the Nintendo alarm clock. Get the Nintendo alarm clock.
Did you watch? What is that exactly? I didn't really watch it. As
Alarmo. I don't know what they're doing.
it's called Alarmo.
It's called Alarmo, and I have no clue why it exists.
Are you alarmed? Well, you should be.
I am amused by how stupid it is. Everyone's like, "Man, Nintendo, can't wait to see more about the Switch 2." And they're like, "Huh? You guys wanted an alarm clock?"
Well, then you're gonna love this.
Okay.
Welcome to Alarmo.
Will Switch 2 be the next Alien 2? Stay tuned. Game cough.
Biophoenix says, or with Mario and Zelda, I don't count Legend of and don't count Super. It's just Mario and Zelda. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't think I go that far.
I count Super. I count Super with Mario for sure.
I count Legend.
Yeah, me too. I count Legend. So you just put
I
it
wouldn't
in
C
for Zelda?
Even though it's Zelda,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going in L.
Because
I was like, this doesn't feel right.
Because with the Super with the Zelda one, it doesn't quite make sense because they're all the Legend of Zelda anyway. So now you're just putting them all in Z.
Except for Zelda 2.
Oh, that one's not called The Legend of Zelda 2? Oh.
No.
Well, then there you go. You'd have Zelda 2 is completely separate, which could even be a problem of its own.
NES shelving.
Terry
Oh,
called.
you know what? That's something I do too. Whenever there's like an entry in a franchise that has like a different name, but it's part of that same franchise, and it's like part of the series. Like Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, and then No More Heroes 3 in my Switch library. I just put Travis Strikes Again next to No More Heroes 3 in the ends because I'm like, I'm not separating these.
You must.
If I had that for the Legend of Zelda on NES though, and Zelda 2, if like those were boxed copies in this hypothetical situation, I would put them at the end. I think that's a fitting place for them.
I would put them in the trash.
Oh, the boxes because you took the game out and threw the box away.
No, the whole thing, Alex.
You're one of the. It's like people did that in the 80s. They took the game out and they were like, "We don't need this box."
They threw out the. Well, actually, I would throw out boxes. I've always thrown out.
That's what people did. Like up through like 64.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're hard to get like in box now.
Yeah, I remember that was part of the fun.
Make a box destroying channel.
Oh hell yeah! Do you think it would? Do you think people would go crazy for it? Like they would like scream?
It'd be too expensive to maintain because you would have to buy a crazy expensive inbox like N64 game.
Itself back.
Yeah, it depends if the views are there.
It. That's true. That's true. So you have to start small.
The real trick is just do it with all repros.
Oh, there you go.
That's the chess move.
Tyler's here. What's up, Tyler?
Well, now we can start.
Yeah, now we can
Lord
start.
of Ties, it's Tylord. Suited up for the
Tylord.
My name is Tylord.
That's the one.
I am the Lord of Ties.
I think all robots.
Losses in my house.
All robots should confidently declare their name I'm just putting that out there. That's a rule.
I am the Die Lord.
I am Die Lord.
Johnny 5 is alive. You guys ever see Short Circuit?
Mm-mm.
Oh, classic.
You know, I'm bringing up ties, but it could be tiles. He ordered tiles.
Tile Ord.
Tile order. Not a tall order.
I just realized,
Tile.
press the start button. I just realized your icon is from the Mega Man Star Force series, whatever that kid's name is. I forgot the kid's name. Oh shit, I'm a fake fan.
Fake fan confirmed. Go back to Arby's where you belong.
Forget what that version of the Mega Man's called. The Star Force one.
Big fan. What are you, a piece of paper?
Dude, Spencer, tell me to go back to Arby's. That's not a threat. That's a good time.
See, to me, that's a threat, but to you, it was a classist comment.
Go back to Arby's.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Maybe
Later.
the Arby Lord.
All right. Well, welcome to Game Top. Well, welcome to Game
Okay, start
Top.
over. No, stop. Nope. Start over. Rewind.
Top.
Get it out.
Top. It's Game Top, where we top your game.
Welcome
with
to
ours.
welcome to Game Talk Live. We have Alex from TurboZone.
Me.
I'm Teddy from Majority, and well, do we just say Majority, right? We don't. The other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, Majority.
And Teddy
Buddy.
Kong Country. Yeah.
Oh right. And
That's
Teddy
true.
Conkench.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
And me.
And me.
And me. We're doing Run and Gun.
What are you from?
I'm from RPG Archive.
Who the fuck are you?
Do RPGs and all that good stuff, you know. Like and subscribe. So we're doing Run and Gun October. I just made the background Halloween themed. It's the month of October. We know what we're celebrating this month. So
Trick or treat.
You
Bam!
heard of smashing pumpkins?
Should've.
We're shooting pumpkins.
hell yeah, I love
With our
that.
cars.
In America, our pranks is that we just shoot the person when they open their door.
Hmm.
Like Gale
Another
in
one
Breaking
that
Bad.
bites the dust.
It's quite the trick.
I just stand there like Jesse Pinkman holding the gun and crying, you know.
The tears are important.
Yeah.
Tears of the Kingdom.
All right. So typically in a Game Talk, we read comments. There are no comments this time because in a Game Talk Live, we do the video game talks, and then we take questions from the audience, and then do a little Q&A, and sometimes an A and Q. I don't remember what we call it. You guys ready to get started with the games?
Get a little Q in your A.
Stick a Q up your A.
Well, Paulie.
It's like a
Sure.
Q up your A, dude.
A Koala.
All right. Well, my first pick, since we haven't heard from him in a while, is Alex. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm back, everybody. Did you miss me? Cool. So it is Run and Gun Tober. So I thought I would play a game by everyone's favorite run and gun developer, FromSoft.
Hmm.
You all know FromSoft from Elden Ring and Dark Souls and Bloodborne and maybe even that Armored Core game. Fuck all those games. They all suck. There's only one good FromSoft game, and I'm talking about today. I played Metal Wolf Chaos XD, which is the director's cut, I think. Which is a re-release of Metal Wolf Chaos, which was a Japan-only original Xbox game from 2004, developed by FromSoft. And I'm going to go onto Wikipedia and read you some of the plot, because it has one of the best plots I've ever heard in my entire life. You play as Michael Wilson, a fictional relative of Woodrow Wilson. You are serving as the 47th president of the United States. See, this game's relevant. Wilson realizes the country, he is the country's last hope for freedom as the vice president. And let me see if I can get his name right here. Just say the vice president's name. I think his name's Richard something. Basically, the vice president has gone rogue and has taken over America. So you play as the president of the United States, and you pilot a mech named Metal Wolf, and you shoot your way through levels. This game is basically Armored Core for dummies. It is the dumbest shit I've ever played in my life. It's super funny. The first cutscene of the game shows you in a mech suit busting out of the White House and screaming, "Let's party!" and then you shoot up a bunch of people on the White House lawn, and then the Washington Monument opens up and a plane flies out and hits the Lincoln Memorial. It's so fucking funny. Basically every level in this game, you just go to different parts of America and fight against the vice president's rebel army to take back America. Because that's how we solve all our problems. We fucking shoot everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mech game, but honestly, it doesn't play like a mech game. It plays like a third-person shooter where you just kind of run around and you have like 4 different guns you can hold at the same time, and like swap between. So you don't really like. If you're not a fan of mech games, don't be scared off because this doesn't actually play like a mech game. It just kind of uses the aesthetic of mechs for its characters. Really, you're going to be running around different levels, completing objectives, like taking out certain buildings or targets or bosses, and that's basically the entire game. And this game is hilarious. It's so funny that this is a FromSoft game that was only made for the original Xbox in Japan in 2004, and it takes place. It's like the setting is America, and you play as a U.S. president. That is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. The Xbox was not popular in Japan at all, so the fact that this is a Japanese exclusive is even funnier. And we didn't get it until recently, in like 2019. They actually did the re-release through Devolver Digital. Put this out as a re-release, so now you can play it on all modern platforms. I think like Xbox and PlayStation, but. It's stupid, and I love it.
Does it have like the FromSoft's traditional like difficulty to it, or is it more arcade?
Yeah, it does. It does. They're not like as hard as a Souls game, but it definitely does have. It is difficult. It also has some of that FromSoft jank that you find where, whenever you start playing a FromSoft game, it may take you a little bit to adjust to like their setup with like the controls and the way your character moves and stuff. Because FromSoft games always feel very unique to other games, and that's definitely here as well with the character movement and like how you switch weapons and stuff.
Man, I'm watching it. There's so many particle effects in this game.
It's crazy. It's a crazy game.
Is this remastered from the 360, or is it basically just a port?
It's remastered from the original Xbox.
Oh, from the original Xbox.
Yeah, this was a Japan-only original Xbox
Oh,
game.
wow. Sorry, I misheard that. Damn.
Yeah, from 2004.
Good Lord.
I don't know how much FromSoft was involved with the remaster, but I know it's put out by Devolver Digital. They do a lot of indie games and stuff now,
right?
And like a lot of other stuff. I think they even do like Serious Sam and stuff now. I think. So, yeah, so this is right up their alley.
Okay,
I think it would have done well if it came out in the States back in the day.
No, probably not. I think this game is popular now. Not popular, but like this game has a following now because of the internet culture behind it. Because it's like one of those stupid meme-worthy games. That it's like this is that video that you'd see like on YouTube in 2010 that was like the Japan only mech game, or whatever, or replays the presidents in a mech or something, and it'd be like some reviewer doing like a cringy review on a couch with it, where he's like going through the game. 2004, no, probably not. I mean, that was like what, peak Halo, like Halo 2, right? Somewhere around there. This probably wouldn't have made a dent.
I know a mech game came out though for the Xbox that was mildly popular. It was
no. Well, there was Steel Battalion, which that was FromSoft as well. That was the one with.
I didn't know that was FromSoft. Interesting.
Yeah, that was the one with the giant controller.
Yeah, but no, there's another one that was affordable that normal people could buy.
Mech Warrior, right, or something like that. One of those, like mech. I know what you're talking about. And, like Microsoft published 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, because I remember a
was like-
friend gave me that and was like, "You should play this with me." I'm like, "I don't have."
It was like a
Xbox
launch
Live."
game.
I think maybe
Yeah.
it was. And Armored Core was
'Cause I remember-
still kind of popular at that time. I feel like, or maybe it was dead
Yeah,
for a while.
Armored Core takes itself serious, though, for the most part.
Well, I'm just saying
Yeah.
there might be crossover there.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Metal Wolf Chaos is like if Armored Core? If Armored Core was a frat boy or something, it's like that
Yeah.
kind of game.
Armored Core took the day off.
Yeah.
Looks like it plays pretty closely to like
yeah.
EDF.
Yeah, it's pretty arcadey in nature. In fact, I almost talked about EDF 6 here today because that's a game I've been playing, but I don't want to do it yet. So I chose this instead. But yeah, it's like cut of the same cloth. It doesn't take itself seriously at all. I mean, whenever you finish the levels, you get ranked and you even get president points, which is funny. It's like one of your currencies is president points.
You should be trying to win over like the Senate and the House. That should have been the point system.
Hey, FromSoft does FromSoft does random sequels. Like they did that Armored Core game like 2 years ago. That got popular, got a lot of awards and stuff.
Mhm.
So FromSoft, Metal Wolf Chaos is just sitting there, dude. Bring it back. make your sequel.
All right, do you want some questions or comments?
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
You're just gonna have to defend yourself from Terry here. He's constantly bringing up EDF. Before I read all those,
Why would I have to defend myself from EDF?
well, I'm just saying he's bringing up EDF a lot. Where do you think this sits with like comparing it to EDF, like Teddy was getting at?
No, it's definitely cut from the same cloth. If you like that kind of like cheesy, on the nose, like arcadey nonsense, yeah, I could see an EDF fan getting behind this game.
Okay, he's saying we need a new EDF game called Earth Destruction Force where you destroy Earth instead of defending it and you have to kill the EDF. It's called Just Cause 3. Go play it. And when the Earth eats itself, you end up finding out that it wasn't the real planet Earth. So you have to blow up planet Earth again and again and again until you blow up the rest of the world. Then the plot twist happens where you realize you're in the Matrix and the Earth eats itself in the end. Thank you, Terry.
Thanks.
That was very good. BioPhoenix says this game is fun and funny, but the checkpoint system is what I dislike the most. Do you find the checkpoint system brutal?
I don't know what he meant by that. I just kind of played level to level. I don't remember how that works. I played this in preparation for this, like before I got sick. So it's been a minute.
So basically, Alex just said, "Get good."
Yeah. Get good.
Terry 309 says produced and written by Todd Howard. I'm assuming he's talking
Isn't
about
it the Fallout guy?
his comments. Yeah,
The Bethesda guy.
Bethesda nerd.
I bought a Bethesda game last night. I bought Rage 2 for like $2. Haven't played it yet.
There you go, supporting the big companies. That's what we need in this country.
Supporting the little guys. Supporting the little guys. Little Bethesda, owned by Microsoft.
Yeah. Terry said he knows FromSoft from Lost Kingdoms. I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't know what that one is either. I've played.
GameCube game.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of like what I've
Card
played
mechanics.
Oh.
before the Souls. Before the Souls games, I've played. I have Evergrace on PS2, and I've also played Otage on Xbox. I have like the first one of that one. I know there's like 2 Otage games. Those are like the only ones I've known from FromSoft and this, besides the Soul series and Armored Core. I know they had a bunch of random stuff. Didn't they have like a PS1 game or something? Like a Kingsfield.
Kingsfield,
like
yeah. I think they had another one
Yeah.
too. BioPhoenix says, by the way, I don't know if you saw, but this game is going to come out to North America, but a certain event happened in 2001 preventing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
He's talking about
That was
when
good.
the Arizona Diamondbacks won the World Series.
Yeah, we were all shook by that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that.
Back in Brian's day.
Yeah, I think Brian was
I miss Brian.
maybe his second
He
centennial.
streamed. He played
Yeah.
Contra.
Look, I don't want to get political, but we are talking about presidents. I just want to say yesterday I saw a thing where Trump said his favorite president as a kid was Reagan. Dude would have been 32 when Reagan was president. He thinks he was a kid when he was 32.
Three.
I just want to sit that. I just want to let that sit.
You know Reagan from the magazines, back in his modeling days.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Alex, you said this game originally came out in 2004?
Yeah.
So it would have been... It was originally planned to come out in North America, but it was stopped because of a thing that happened in 2001? That timeline doesn't seem...
That seemed a little...
Right.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Shrek came out in 2001. It's been 3 years since Shrek.
Yeah, I mean, Shrek's over.
Shrek's over.
It's done.
We all saw it. We all know the quotes.
Shrek and Trek.
All right. Well, thanks, Alex.
Shrek healed this country.
Shrek is the savior of America.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm happy to share
this
game. You can buy it on modern platforms. Go play it. All right, I'm gonna pass it off. I'm gonna pass it to Teddy because it's Spencer's month. I want him to go last.
Okay. So time is of the essence, and I don't really have a lot of it. So I've been playing Elden Ring. I'm not going to talk about it, but I'm like level 100 in Elden Ring. So I'm now stuck at like this Thunder Dragon. It sucks. Holy shit. So I'm gonna try and switch weapons and make some progress on the Elden Ring dragon guys in the end of the earth. Those who know. But as for running guns, I've also been playing Zelda. Zelda's not running gun, but Link's Awakening. No particular reason. The guy was sleeping. I thought I'd wake him up. But yeah, Zelda Link's Awakening. But we did map out Contra, so I thought I'd give an earnest attempt of Contra on the Sega Genesis. I've been playing a little bit of Contra Hard Corps, and I got a lot to say. Although I didn't play a lot of it, this game is particularly difficult depending on the version you play. So there's the North American version, which is insanely hard, and then the Japanese version, which has access to cheat codes so that you can put in more lives. You can't do that in the North American version. This is signaturely Contra, where it's running and gunning. I do like some of the advancements in the mechanics. So instead of just firing left, right, up, down, you now have 8 directions, kind of to align with the Sega Genesis controller. You have the Genesis visual effects, so I think like you see a lot of like kind of the screen shaking. I get kind of like the Rocket Knight vibes, and it really leans into the sci-fi theming as well, so you're introduced to the alien concept pretty early on. And the soundtrack's a real slammer, really slams the eardrums. It's I don't know. I get kind of like Comic Zone vibes from it. I mean, I hate to compare this game to everything, but it's like this is the last Genesis game I've played. So I want to like it more, but I think I need to play the Japanese version. I played this as like I'm gonna just play whatever credits I'm allotted and whatever lives I'm allotted. It gives you 5 credits, and every credit gives you 3 lives. Each stage is maybe a good 5 minutes, and you also die on hit in the North American version. Whereas in the Japanese version, you get a life bar. So that's incredibly helpful, so you're not just dying on each hit. I know the original Contra wasn't like that, but at least you had the Konami code. So I got as far as stage 2. I got to the second stage with 5 credits and 3 lives. Because every time you reuse a credit or use another credit, you start back at the beginning of the stage. I will give it some credit though. You do gain extra lives with points and with kills. So I think you just need to play it a little more carefully. Another trick is to use the 6-button controller. I was using the 3-button, and the problem with that is that each button has a different function. So you can actually alternate between your standard shot and any of the power-ups you get. Contra has all these really interesting power-ups. There's like one like homing attack. There's like this like yo-yo like attack. I don't even understand it. And then I was looking at some gameplay. There's also like these laser attacks, and then there's also missiles. But in order to access the switch button, the switch button will just switch between shot 1 and shot 2, which is free shot and fixed shot. Free shot being you can move and shoot at the same time. Fixed shot being stop and shoot. In this game, it's preferable to have the free shot, but unfortunately, switching your actual shot requires that you press the button that switches your shot and the shoot button at the same time. So it's really kind of a mess to play with a 3-button controller. And so I was finding that I was in situations where I just wanted to switch my shot and I just couldn't. And I don't know. I feel like if I played this another time, I would like to find a way to play that Japanese version. I am curious about. I think that if you play the anniversary collection for the Contra Anniversary, you can switch between North American and Japanese. I know you can do that for Castlevanias, but I haven't tested that out, so I'm not sure. I think it would be great, to do that. But my only other issue is in order to use the 70 life cheat code, you need to input it on a second controller, which I'm playing on my Xbox, and I guess I could sync another Xbox controller, but then I'm gonna take the batteries out. It just sounds like a whole cumbersome process. But I guess if you're really interested in the game, it would be worth testing it out and trying it that way. So play the Japanese version with a 6-button controller and a second controller so you can input the 70 life cheat code, and voila, you have a way to play Contra Hard Corps. And by the way, this game has multiple endings. In between each stage, you can pick your the path that you go on. I thought that was really interesting. You can either chase after this bad guy or save the research lab. I'm like, wow, branching paths since the first stage. That's very interesting. So I want to enjoy it more, but you can't do it in like a just plug in and play type of way. You need to put in a little bit more work. Contra Hard Corps, Sega Genesis, 1994. Happy 30th anniversary.
How do you think that it evolved from the first Contra?
Sure, octi-directional shots. I think in like the alien, really leaning into the alien theming, like you're going into like this research lab for like the alien cell. They really introduced that to you earlier on. Maybe for better or worse, I don't know. I haven't played it fully all the way. I do think it's cool. There's like 4 selectable characters. They are the hard corpse. So, and I'm not talking about a body. I'm talking about a corporation. You could pick between like the standard dude. You could play a female. You could play a wolf, and you could play a little mini robot. I like that one, the mini robot, because he's less susceptible to fire because he's like half the height. But unfortunately, you don't get like the duck down and shoot kind of fire that you would from like the standard Contra military guy. You have a double jump, so that adds an element of new platforming. I think visually, it's just like it is really striking. Like some of the explosions and the effects, they're really trying to wow you, and visually, audio, etc. Really a beautiful and striking experience. And they let you do the multiplayer too. You could play it with 2 people. I think that's probably another way to enjoy it and experience it. And I think they're really trying to go more like retro modern. Like I kind of get like this Blade Runner type of sci-fi feel as I'm like going through the first level. Like the city is kind of like apocalyptic city with robots and everything, and driving in on the truck, maybe RoboCop, like 80s, 90s like sci-fi feel. So I don't know. I think it's interesting in terms of its evolution.
I like this game. It's always been one that I've liked to pick up and play on the Genesis. This is the era of Contra I like. This is definitely in my top 5 Contra games. But I always like the fact that you could switch between the characters and there's different ones. I always played as a wolf, and all I want to say now is that I talked about Metal Wolf Chaos. Teddy talked about a game with a wolf. Spencer, there's a lot riding on your pick here today. Just so you know, if there's no wolf involved, we're gonna have a problem.
I played Wolfenstein.
But no, this is a classic game. I always feel like this viewed the same way as Castlevania Bloodlines. Like everybody always talks about Contra 3 or whatever it is on Super Nintendo, the Alien Wars one. People always talk about Castlevania 4, and then this game and Castlevania Bloodlines are seen as like the Genesis-ified versions of the franchises. You know what I mean? That's how I always felt like this game was also viewed. Kind of like people were like, "It's good if you have a Genesis," you know.
We didn't get
Perception is like super interesting. It's like people are like touting it, and then they'll give it like 24 out of 40 from Famitsu, or they'll give it 3 stars out of 5, and then call it the ultimate side-scrolling shooter. Like your numbers are not like numbering. Like you, like I don't know. It's a weird era, I guess. But I do think too there is that comparison to like, oh, classic Contra, and this is Genesis Contra, which is to me a good thing. I like Genesis style versions of some of the classics. I think this is a good iteration. I think Castlevania Bloodlines is kind of the apt comparison, as like I do find that a really competent and one of my top Castlevania games. And I could see this if I got more into the Contra series being high up there if I could get further. I just need to either practice, learn the game a little more, and get through each stage with the limited number of lives, or try the more generous version, which is the Japanese, which I hope to do someday.
The original Contra had the mix between the side scrolling and then they had that more vertical oriented one. This one seems to have something like that. What does it have that mixes up the side scrolling?
I haven't gotten far enough to see much of that, but I do think like what I played of the second stage, you're like on a helicopter and it's like moving and you can like hang from the hangar thing. It's more to do with the actual side scrolling that I'm seeing. Not that I haven't seen any vertical segments yet. It could be further down my path or another future path, branching path. But I do like what they do to switch up the side scrolling. Like there's another part where you're like swinging on these I don't even know what they are, like spinning bars or something, and you have to jump from one edge to another. Like it has platforming elements that are really interesting. I guess it reminds me of Gunstar Heroes in that way. Gunstar Heroes was very much like that, where it's like with the helicopter that's moving back and forth, and then you're going like hanging down at one point, jumping back up. So you're having to like dodge missiles as they're coming at you, and then explode into like an infantryman with a jetpack, and at the same time be shooting them to try and attack them. So there's a pretty diverse element of running and gunning that's not just like standard. What are you seeing in the gameplay that is non-side scrolling?
It has a moment that I saw. This trailer is actually pretty long. It's like 6 minutes, so I can't really circle back and find it.
Was it a fucking like Square Enix overview or something? It's fucking Contra.
Yeah, it's got a lot of gameplay in it.
In the world of Contra Hardcore.
Yeah. But it had one where you're running on the street and it's going vertical. That's the only one that I think I've seen that isn't side scrolling specific.
You know that part in the original Contra where you're like you have to shoot like the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like on the back view. I want to mod that game at some point, and I want to keep everything the same except for those levels. Instead of that, I want you to play pickleball. So it's just like a round of pickleball. Yeah, it's just a round of pickleball.
You know what game has that is Tiny Toons Buster Bust.
But yeah, Buster. I know we played it. We played Buster's Big Bust.
Buster's.
It was huge.
That was a Konami game.
It's a big ass bust. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they used some of the maybe they used to use some of the Konami code for that.
the Contra code for Buster's Big Bust.
Yeah,
it was. I forgot which of the characters did that, but yeah, one of them did play pickleball. You're right. Because I kept talking. Because like we did the map out, and like I kept talking about how I kept getting the fucking pickleball game.
You
It's
think
like
you'd
the
be
only
worn
one I was
out on the
getting.
concept, but you want more? Konami will give you more.
For pickleball. Terry said something interesting here. He said like the Genesis version, aka the inferior version. Yeah, when it comes to like franchises like this that were like like Nintendo franchises mainly, like Contra and
Mm,
Castlevania, like it is
right.
easy to see like the Genesis ones as like the weird ones, you know, because they are going to be inherently different. It doesn't make them bad, of course, but you know, I still think like something like Gunstar Heroes that was built for the Genesis from the ground up is probably still better than this game, in my opinion. But yeah, no, I get it though. You know, there is like that weird sense of playing like a series that was mainly Nintendo on Genesis. You know,
If this game was more accessible, like it wasn't so damn difficult in North American version, and I played it all the way through, I could see myself putting it above Gunstar Heroes.
really.
Yeah.
At this point, were these games in arcades too?
Not these. I don't think.
Because it's in that
This one,
weird.
no, but the first one and like I think Super C.
Yeah,
Were?
Contra One and Super C were.
Because it's weird. Because it's doing that thing I was talking about where it follows like arcade
Arcade
influences,
rules.
but it's like
Yeah.
not an arcade game anymore.
Well, that's just all they knew.
Right. It's like it's literally all they knew. So there's like you still have 3 lives and a continue, or 5 lives and a continue, and it's
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
strange.
Contra stays that way though through basically its entire life. I mean, even like the games that were on like PlayStation 2, like one of my games in my top 5 Contra games is also Neo Contra for PS2, which is a fun Contra game, and that still follows the arcade sensibilities of Contra, where it's like you get a certain amount of lives and you're fucking done, and that's it, and you got to beat the game.
In some
Yeah.
ways, I admire it. I think there's opportunities to innovate there, which other companies have done. But in some ways, I also appreciate that they're like, no, it's just going to be hard, and you're going to have to learn how to play.
Yeah, fuck you.
Fuck
I think that series probably has a hard sell over time. Like it's hard to sell. Like after, because the first one would seem like a phenomenon, and then I think maybe like it kind of relies heavily on its fan base to
Yeah.
keep it alive. So I'm sure if I looked
Contra.
up like sales numbers, like for like NES versus like Neo Contra, it wouldn't be
Yeah.
good.
That'd be interesting.
Oh, no, okay. Well, and here's the thing about Contra. Okay, look, I don't want to offend anybody, and I like Contra, but Contra is a boomer gatekeeper game
Mm.
where it's like all the boomers that grew up with the NES are like, yeah, I beat Contra. Did you beat Contra? You know, and that's kind of like the crowd that likes Contra for the most part. Are the people that grew up with it and is like, yeah, back in my day, I beat Contra, and it's like, dude, shut up. No one cares. And like, so I don't know. That's still part of its like identity to me. And like even newer entries when they come out, it just seems like they're like Contra's back and it's still hard. You know,
If you can't beat it, you're gay.
you're a pussy. You don't play video games if you can't beat this.
All right, Teddy, I'm going to read some comments.
I'm ready.
I haven't played much of Contra 3, admittedly, but the first level in Contra 3 might be one of the best first levels ever. You agree with that?
Whoa.
In Contra 3. I don't know. I didn't play it.
Oh, shoot. Hold on. I thought he said that about this game, too.
Great Hill Zone.
Okay, never mind. He said that about Contra 3. Do you guys remember when Pissed Off Angry Gamer reviewed Contra 4?
No. The DS one.
I didn't. Who's Pissed Off Angry Gamer? Joe?
I don't know who that is.
Stars AVGN.
at one point I wanted to create an AVGN knockoff channel called Upset Video Gamer Guy, and I was just gonna
Mhm.
do like I was gonna parody all those guys.
Not too late.
It'd be like, Ocarina of Time is the biggest piece of shit I ever played, and like just do games people love.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Do things to upset people. Yeah, there you go. We got 2 channel concepts here. We got Box Smasher
Mm-hmm.
64 and Upset Gamer Guy.
Upset Gamer
No,
Guy.
I knew
Yeah,
that.
The upset
they're
gamer
both.
guy.
He's the yeah. I have to get somebody to make a shitty theme song for me too. Yeah,
I'll make it for you.
he's the Upset Gamer Guy.
Guys, I got it. I'm the toxic positivity gamer. I'm abundantly happy and excited about every game I ever played, and I only see the bright side of it.
You should only see the bright side of things that are like openly negative. Like
Yeah,
when Konami like fucked up with
like guys,
Metal
it's
Gear
good that
Solid.
Concord
Pachinko, it's
got
kinda like slots.
it failed.
You know, like gambling. Come on, guys.
Yeah, don't you like pachinko machines? I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
Guys, I played this
Tried
great
it,
new
tried it before
game.
you
I
complain about it. Sheesh.
I played this wonderful new game called Metal Gear Survive. You guys heard of it?
Dude, I love what they did with the franchise. They brought it in all types of different directions.
Tyler or BioPhoenix said that he likes this one better than Contra 3 on the Super Nintendo.
Hey.
Yeah, I agree.
Genesis superiority. Take that, Terry. Game cough.
Game cough.
Tyler says have AI make Upset Gamer Guy song. I was 100%.
I would never have AI make music.
Why?
That's wrong.
Oh my god. They do it great.
What's so wrong about it?
I think Alex should
Everything.
start a new channel where he cries the whole way through playing a video game. And hey,
No, Terry, that's a good idea, but let's replace crying the whole way through with eating an entire block of cheese.
and Alex has probably done
While
that.
playing a video game? So it's like, which
Yeah.
comes first? Like, finish the game or finish the cheese?
It's a big block of cheese.
Okay.
It's huge, and I have to take bites out of it. I can't like cut pieces off. So that's a lot of cheese.
And you got to finish the game quick, because otherwise the cheese gets like moldy.
Yeah.
It should only be a summertime project.
With how long the
Outdoors.
games are, yeah.
The upset
Outdoors.
gamer guy that eats cheese.
The upset gamer guy. He's constipated.
Well, it makes sense why he's so upset. He's
Yeah.
eating all this block of cheese, you know?
I can't shit.
I'm all backed up.
God, this game sucks. Can't I just turn it off? And
Yeah,
use the
you know the
bathroom?
like the famous scenes of like AVGN where he shits on the games and stuff. It's like that, but it's like it takes 10 minutes because I'm like all blocked up. So I'm
Mhm.
just it's like 10 minutes of me like pushing
Yeah.
my ass like hanging over a cartridge.
Yeah.
Hold on. Ugh.
They said you could call it gamer versus cheese. This is DZ.
I walk the block.
Walk the
Of
block.
cheese.
Walk the block.
Yeah.
Today I'm walking the block with the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Which one will beat first? This block of cheese.
Gotta beat the cheese.
Some people talk the talk. I talk the block.
There.
I
it is.
walk the block.
I walk a lonely block. Cheddar cheese before my tears of kingdoms. Let's Contra, and it's hard. All right, let's go, Spencer. Show us what your month is all about. What did you run?
Show
What
us.
did you gun? And are you
Yeah.
here to run and gun it today for the button mappers, the running
Don't-
mappers, the gunning
Don't
mappers?
forget, it's got to have a wolf in it.
Unfortunately, it does not have a wolf in it.
All right, in the
Oh.
live stream.
Use your imagination.
Okay, I played Wolfenstein The new one.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
And it's
The new one from 2013 or whatever.
yeah,
From 10 years ago.
the new one. It was super runny.
Unlike my shit.
No, I played a. Teddy and I don't remember. Did we talk about this off the video or on it, where we were talking about playing these games, these Contra ones?
I think it was on stream.
Okay, well then we're living up to it because I played Contra 3: The Alien Wars for the Super Nintendo.
Whoa.
Oh. I got a little bit further, but I did use some save states, but I did not use the Contra code. But I got to stage 4. It is very hard. And I was looking at the graphics. It looks somewhat like the Genesis version. It's a little different, but it has a lot of the same mechanics. So there's like hanging from things. There's the things where it's like they're spinning things and you can hang from them. Seems like some of the enemies are very similar. I was impressed by it graphically, and just thinking of the ways that it improved over the original. It adds like a bomb, like that destroys everything on the screen. So that was cool. I'm gonna try to find a better video. I just got like the intro video. It's not really doing it for me.
It's the long play.
Yeah, I could do long play. That's fine.
Use the short play. That's mine. I
That
beat it in 3
works.
minutes.
I guess I don't have to loop
It's
it.
my speed run. Yeah.
It's yours?
Yeah, it's my speed run.
Okay. But yeah, it's very
It's your
hard.
cheese run.
Yeah, it's my cheese run.
But I like the Super Nintendo graphics. I like the backgrounds. It really just feels like an evolution of the original. Everything Teddy said basically applies here, although with one caveat that BioPhoenix addressed that I didn't read for a specific reason. They always seem to break up the side scrolling with some different perspectives. This one does like a mode 7 top down shooter for a couple levels, and my god, it plays like ass. I am so shocked that anybody would release that and be like, this is playable. It turns the perspective overhead, and kind of like Teddy was saying, like you can pick where to start. That was kind of neat. Although I don't know what the consequences were. It didn't seem like there was any. But control wise, as far as I could tell, you turn by R and the L buttons, the shoulder buttons, and then you just move up, down, left, right. It's almost like a twin stick shooter, but there's no stick. So you're using the shoulder buttons to turn. My god. It played so atrociously. It was a cool idea and it looked kind of cool, but it's like it made zero sense like in actual gameplay, and played just so poorly. I was just shocked that came out. I was kind of aghast, like mouth agape while playing that segment. But the other stuff is pretty good. It's got good polish. It plays well. And I had always admired, even in the NES version, their ability to sort of translate 80s action movies and like set pieces to video game. And this carries on that legacy pretty well, of giving you like these really cool moments where like, oh shit, like I take down this helicopter, and giving you really cool ways to do it. I admire it. Very, very hard. Like kind of like Teddy was saying, like you can't just, coming from somebody that doesn't play these games and doesn't play this one, you can't just like sit down and play it and be like, oh, 15 minutes well spent. You need to devote a certain amount of time and dedication to understanding it. But that's fair. It is what it is. Overall, I like it. It's not going to be my favorite game ever, but it's fun. Contra 3.
I'm getting motion sickness watching the top-down segments. It's weird how like the camera like turns with you.
Yes. It's very bizarre. Clearly they had a long way to go with twin stick shooters, like adding a stick. But those things would come later, I suppose.
Technically, they came earlier. Yeah, this one is not in my top 5 Contra games, but it is a good one though.
Oh.
I like this game though. But yeah, it always, I don't know. It has some of that Super Nintendo game feel that it just kind of feels like I don't know how to describe it. It feels like a Super Nintendo game.
He means polished.
No, not that. Just kind of Super Nintendo. But it is good though. I had a question for you and I forgot it. So that's fun.
It's good.
Having
send you
seen
a letter.
gameplay for the Genesis and Super Nintendo versions, do you think which do you think looks better?
I mean, to my untrained eye, not really doing a lot of these kinds of games, they look pretty similar to me. I think I saw a boss in the trailer of the Genesis one that like the motion of it looked really cool. I don't know that the SNES version has something comparable, although it has some interesting animations too. But other than that, I don't really know. Maybe people in the comments that had played more and could be more discerning could give their opinion. They look about the same to me.
I wish I knew both of you were doing Contra because I would have done a Contra game.
Well, no, today
Maybe
you're
we
the
didn't say it in the
contrarian.
episode. I don't know.
Do what?
We did mention in the episode we would do it. You probably were too sick to watch, though.
I only watched the beginning. Because yeah.
There's more where that came from.
It's more
I'll
We
go-
talked about
finish
books. We talked about
sci-fi.
aliens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ancient
do we
aliens.
believe
I-
in aliens.
Oh, ancient
That's
alien. Okay,
true.
no, I heard you guys talk about alien. I heard you guys talking about ancient aliens.
Yeah, we talked about Nibiru. We went deep.
Wow.
It is. It was.
Wow. Yeah, I gotta finish that episode. Damn, dude.
This is just a commercial for that episode.
Yeah.
This is
And
contraband
we'll-
in disguise. Nobody knew it.
It's not. It's not. Next week we're doing Metal Slug.
No, we're doing Contra.
No, we're not.
We're
We're
doing
doing Metal
Metal
Slug. I'm playing Metal Slug, and I will see you there.
That's great. We should do it. We should do a game talk or a map out where two people played the game and the other person played a completely different game out of protest.
Well, that might happen with Batman month. I don't know which return I have. I have one of these returns.
Returns.
Asylum?
And returns to Arkham or something.
Yeah, the remasters are called Return to Arkham.
Yeah, the original is just
Or both of
called.
them. Well, there's Asylum and City, and one will say Asylum and one will say City. And we're playing Asylum.
There you go.
Yeah. If you play the city one though, I'd be interested in your take. I like that one. But...
But you might not be able to follow along.
yeah, it'll make that part very difficult.
My version
like,
of the game.
Is this where you fight Man Bat? It's like, no.
No.
Batman was in a mental asylum. I was so confused.
The first boss is Two-Face. It's like, no, it's not.
No.
Or you can just play it for the
Speaking of
NES.
Batman on NES, the Sunsoft game.
That'd be
Yeah.
quicker.
That's a good game. That's a good ass game. I like that game.
Sure.
Shut up, Spencer. You don't know anything.
You don't know.
Batman returned to 8-bit.
Yeah.
You want some comments?
Yeah, hit me
Yeah,
with some
comment me up.
comments.
Hit me with your comments. All right, I'm
Comment
joining the
away.
chat. I don't know. Oh, I see Gamerverse Cheese. Alex plays Sneak King. Alex should eat a whole tomato. Better version. Yeah, Terry respects this choice. No comments. Great. Biophoenix, 2 Contra games and 1 FromSoft game. Damn.
Well, FromSoft's a regular on this show because people always talk about Souls games and shit.
Alex went from soft. I went from hard.
From hard to
We went
soft.
from hard to hard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're always hard here on the Mappers.
Except when we're soft.
We're never soft.
Never
They made
stopped.
Tony
There you
Hawk.
go. Yeah. Well, there we go. Always hard.
Is that where
Neversoft.
Neversoft got their name?
Yeah, they're
Because
never
they
soft.
had boners.
Because
They're
yeah,
always
just
hard.
hard
Tony-
erections all the time.
Tony Hawk's like, whoa, guys! They're like walks in, everybody just has a boner. They're like
It's
typing
always-
on
We're all
the
sitting at the
keyboard.
Always
boardroom
boners
meeting,
with you
looking at
guys.
like looking at some promiscuous females on like the Google slide deck. They're like, we need a team name. We want to appeal. We want to relate to our gamers out there.
It's like never fucking soft. Okay, how about never soft? Damn.
They,
Yeah.
They type the keyboards with it. They peck the keyboard.
They're pecking.
Peck it away.
Need my charger. Yeah, the chat up.
Yeah. Nothing's happening. D said, "Oh yeah, this is the one with the wolf." No, it's not.
The other one's the
Hardcore
one with the
with it.
wolf. This
We
one,
talked about this.
this one, I didn't see an
What
option
animal-
to change the character.
No wolf.
Oh.
Byfinish says,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
Fox.
dude, those parts kind of ruined the whole game. Sadly, I think he's talking about the twin stick parts."
Yeah, real bad. Just on that alone, I would guess that you should play the Genesis version.
There's a lot of like SNES games that feel the need to put that Mode 7 stuff in there.
Wonder if it's like that's Miyamoto's legacy is just forcing companies to do shit they don't want to do.
Probably.
It's like, yeah, I mean Mario, but remember Star Fox? No, yeah,
Dude,
that's
I
it.
don't want to talk about Star Fox. Star Fox is a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah.
Star Fox
Star
had
Fox
two good
month
games.
when?
They had two good games, and then every game since Miyamoto was like, "We could make a good game," or
Or
hold on,
Let's just take the R Wings and say, fuck them. And then
Yeah.
people are like, no, we want the R Wings back. He's like, okay, let's give them the R Wings, but with touch controls.
yeah, you know, I think what do you think everyone liked the most about Star Fox? The characters, Miyamoto said.
I like. Do you guys remember that E3 where they like had like somebody like
Muppets,
opened a
yeah.
door? Yeah, they like somebody opened the door and like Miyamoto was like working on a secret Wii U project, and he like there's like an R-Wing on the screen. It's blurry, and he's like spinning around in a chair with a gamepad.
And his
And it's
dick's
like it's
out.
coming soon.
Yeah.
And like everyone's like, ooh, and then Star Fox Zero came out.
Yeah. Put it back.
I did love the E3 where they had like the Muppet versions of all of them, Iwata, Reggie,
Oh, yeah.
and Miyamoto, and they start doing like the dramatic like movie walkout, and the camera's like rolling with them, and then they're like another one falls in like after another like 10 seconds.
I don't know how that company makes that much money and they fail to see why people like their own franchise.
I think they're obsessed with innovation.
I
Which-
guess.
Pays off sometimes.
But they don't always do it. That's the thing. I played all 4 of the Pikmin games.
That's
They're
true.
they're all Pikmin.
Wait. Aren't there 5 Pikmin games?
No, there are 4 of them. There's Pikmin 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it.
I thought there was another one.
No, there's not. There's 4.
Oh, I thought there was one more.
Well, that's Pac-Man.
No.
I was sure there was one more. Maybe my
No, there's 2 on the GameCube, 1 on the Wii U, and 1 on the Switch, damn it.
wait. I thought there was one on another console, more of like a handheld.
No,
Handheld?
Oh, okay. No, you're right. There was Pikmin Bloom on mobile, but we don't count. That's like a spin-off thing. You know. that's
Oh, we
why
don't
I
count
think-
spin-offs.
Yeah, that's like the one where you walk around with your phone. You know, kind of like Pokemon Go. I don't know.
Okay, I thought there was
Yeah,
another one,
there's
but
that
maybe
one.
I'm mistaken. I might be mistaken on that.
There's not.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Brian in the chat.
Ryan.
Legend of Leo too.
What are some good instances of Mode 7? They're coming up with some ideas here. They got
You're talking about Super Star Wars. That's got one, right? With the speeder or whatever.
yeah. They integrate it with the gameplay. I respect that. That's kind of cool.
That's decent. Yeah.
Mario World, right? Or Yoshi's Island, I think.
That's what they're
Yoshi Island
saying,
has
yeah.
some cool backgrounds. Yeah, I think they got some cool stuff in the background sometimes.
I think
Secret of Mana.
the RPGs tended to use it for like showing the world.
Yeah, don't you get like thrown in, like you do a somersault into the world and then like the world is spinning and then you drop down?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
I've
some.
like never made it
Castlevania.
more than 10 minutes into Secret of Mana, but I just know that.
You never learned the secret, dude.
Yeah. Don't tell it,
Yeah,
Alex.
I think of like the opening
only
of
know
Final
it is a
Fantasy.
secret.
Final Fantasy. What the fuck is it called over here? 3, 6, whatever. That one where they're like in the mechs.
The thing about Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 2 is actually 4. And Final Fantasy 3 is actually gay. So.
Oh. It's for pussies.
Even better.
Yeah, it's for little pussy boys.
For little pussy boys.
Yeah.
That never beat Contra.
Yeah. Grate your teeth on the cartridge for Contra.
Yeah.
You can rest them in Final Fantasy 3.
I think Sparkster used some pretty cool stuff. You guys ever play Sparkster?
No, I don't know what that is.
That's the sequel to Rocket Knight Adventures.
Oh.
Which is confusing because, okay, so Rocket Knight Adventures was on Sega Genesis, and then Sparkster was on Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, and they're both called Sparkster, but they are completely different games. Nothing is similar except for the main character. So it's like two different games basically with the same name. And the one on the Super Nintendo is closer to the original Rocket Knight Adventures than the one on Genesis. It's like a different game. And then
The Rocket Knight had like some remaster or something that came out this year.
Yeah, they like put them out on the things because what's old is new.
And we're $30.
I saw a funny announcement the other day. You know how they remastered and like did the Tomb Raider trilogy, like 1, 2, and 3, and they like made them playable. They like announced another. They like announced another trilogy of 4, 5, and 6, and they're gonna do the same thing. And that's just funny to me because who cares?
Right, who cared about those?
Yeah, who cared about like it's like Tomb Raider: The Lost Revelation and Chronicle and shit. It's like no one cared about those fucking games.
I thought those games were really like big hits or something. Rise of the Tomb Raider, is that one of them?
No, that was after.
That's a new one. Yeah, these are like the end of PS1.
Like Angel of Darkness. Era. Was that one of them?
That was not on there. So that's like 7, I believe.
Oh.
They need to remaster that one because that game is garbage. And that would be funny to actually see them do.
Played Tomb Raider on the Saturn for like 10 minutes and that was it.
Yeah, if you play the new trilogy, they like actually make it playable. Like,
it looks okay.
Controls. Yeah. It's not like Laura's not like on a grid anymore.
Was Tomb Raider 3 the one where you the only thing that anybody ever talks about was locking your butler in the bathroom?
Yeah. Or they're in the mansion.
I remember
3's weird.
One of my friends had that game and we were playing it one day and she was like, "Look, you can lock the butler in the bathroom if you're good." And then we literally spent like an hour doing that. I don't know that we ever touched the game. I have no idea what the actual game is.
3's got like aliens and stuff in it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Very Contra.
When's Tomb Raider month?
I'll do the thumbnails.
Whatever you want.
You'll do the thumbnails?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's already on it.
Yeah.
He's on Dude 49 right now looking up pictures.
Yeah.
You don't even need to.
He just got a
The
folder
game
ready
art
for
sells
Tomb Raider month.
Mm-hmm.
I like to imagine your girlfriend walks in, you're like, no, it's research. It's for Tomb Raider month when we do that.
Why are your pants off?
It's hot.
Look,
It's fucking hot. Look at
representation. Yeah.
Look how hot
It's
Laura
hot
is.
here.
It's Arizona. Arizona, we have our pants off all the time.
Is that your state motto? Take them off.
Terry says, when I was a kid, I
That are
used to
alive.
think that Pikmin was actually a Pokemon.
Like the Pikmin were Pokemon, or it was a game in It was a Pokemon game.
I don't know.
Pikmin greater than Pokemon. I said it.
You're alone.
Pokemon Gen 1 and maybe Gen 2 is basically untouchable, in my opinion.
Better than Pikmin? No.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
that's baby garbage. Compared to Pikmin.
Damn. Okay.
It became baby garbage.
Yeah, it certainly
That's
became.
for sure.
Pikmin's tops, man. I love Pikmin.
Pikmin are babies.
Pikmin's always been good in all 4 of the games.
Terry says, or DZ says, I think Super Castlevania 4 had a little mode 7 for some bosses. He likes those.
Yeah, there was also like that room that like spun around you in one of them. And like in
Yeah.
Castlevania 4. Yeah.
I don't know. Like that looked okay. Oh, I know what you mean. The room spinning. I remember like after you do that, there's like you're in like a half pipe or something.
Bios,
No, that's Tony Hawk.
Bio says, well, Pikmin, as far as I know, the fans still like it. Can't say the same for Pokemon. How well did the last Pokemon sell? Didn't it sell pretty good? They're creating new fans.
It's because kids buy it.
Yeah, they want new fans, not old man fans that die out. That get sick.
If you're little Timmy with a Switch, you probably own Pokemon Scarlet, Fortnite, and I don't know what else. I don't know what else kids play, but that's probably it. Splatoon,
Little Timmy
maybe.
with
I
the
know,
Switch.
Why am
I know
little
little
Timmy?
kids like Splatoon.
Like Smash Bros, Mario Kart.
Yeah, probably Mario Kart. That's probably Smash. I don't know. I feel like Smash is like popular with like us.
Teens.
I will say that I think the Mode 7 shit makes Super Nintendo games age poorly.
Oh, definitely.
Like,
definitely.
Mario Kart was innovative at the time, and I'm sure people were like, holy shit, that's cool. Nowadays, I look at it and it just looks like flat and ugly. Come at me.
Contra 3, that's for sure.
No,
like Donkey
it
Kong.
doesn't look good like Contra 3 does.
Oh, it looks good in Contra 3. You had me fooled.
Oh,
like
no.
Donkey
I think all of them. I just think all of them look bad.
I like the monkey.
Like, even like Chrono Trigger had Mode 7 in it, and it's kind of takes you out of the game, honestly, more than anything.
I wish they used Mode 7 in Country, but just on DK's tie.
Yeah. Give it some depth.
Yeah, give his tie some depth. That's the problem I have with the game.
I think about how good Dragon Quest V is sometimes, then I remember, oh yeah, the West never got it on Super Nintendo, which is fucking travesty.
Yeah.
Terry says Pokemon
Games.
Pokemon used to be cool back when you played as a character that blows up buildings. Now it's for pussies who have to go to school and learn Pokemon. How lame. We blow up buildings. What?
Dude, you can't even learn the Pokemon now. There's too many.
Yeah, there's too many. What is Terry?
Dude, I stopped learning them a long time ago.
Is blowing up buildings part of like one of those stupid GameCube ones that he likes?
Probably.
I don't know. What
It's probably like,
buildings-
we're the Pokemon terrorist organization.
Yeah.
Pokio or something.
Yeah, remember when you were terrorists in Pokemon? You're like, no, Terry, what are you talking about?
Remember? Remember when Charizard went to the World Trade Center? Remember that? What?
Yeah, I remember when Charizard was fucking destroying buildings.
No.
No, Terry.
It wasn't
What's the
actually
last
Aerodactyl,
Pokemon?
it was Pterodactyl.
What's the last Pokemon thing I liked? I liked Pokken, but that doesn't count.
What are you talking about?
It's
That's
just a fighting
Sure it
game.
does.
Pokemon thing you like. That's Pokemon.
Well, it's like it's they could have put anything on that and it would have been fun.
So
It's not because it's Pokemon.
they put
It's just a
Pokemon
fun
on it.
game.
You like Sword and Shield. DLC.
Yeah, I play. Yes, the DLC was good. I liked Shield, but it's very flawed. But yes, I will say the Sword and Shield DLC was good.
I think like it's all
Pretty sure there was-
Pokemon games. Almost all of them, I like things about them, but I
Yeah.
don't know that I've played one where I'm like, this is great. I like playing this.
About Pokepark,
I stand corrected.
Pikachu's Adventure or whatever that's called.
That was actually fun. That WiiWare.
Leo says, "I'm pretty sure there was an anime episode with a bomb." I mean, if like Volborb's there and stuff, right? He is a bomb.
He's the bomb.
It's the bomb.
There you go.
He's
Yeah.
the bomb.
Me and Teddy, like minds.
The hot sauce. The bomb.
Showing our age.
You guys ever watch Hot
Bomb.com.
Ones? You ever watch the show
The
Hot
wings
Ones?
thing?
There's always a sauce called the bomb. It's like the one that always gets the people.
Would you go on the hot ones?
Oh, absolutely.
I would not.
But nobody would care. They'd be asking me questions, and like the audience wouldn't care because I'm not like fucking Jack Black or whoever. They'd be like, "Whenever you were 6, you really liked fucking tech deck dudes." I'd be like, "Yeah, I did." Eat a chicken wing.
Leo says Pokemon is the most 8 out of 10 series to ever exist.
It's a okay. It at one point it was an 8. I think now it's like a 6.
I feel like Ease is the most 8 out of 10 series.
Ease is the most
Really? That's pretty high.
weeb shit in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Ease
And it's
is
always
the one
good.
that-
That's the thing. Like it's always good. I never played except for the first one, but I think they changed it up. But it's always like good. It's just like weeby as fuck.
Yeah,
I think Kirby's a real 8 out of 10.
Kirby's a 10 out of 10 in my heart.
It's really good. Solid 8.
Yeah.
I love Kirby.
Pokemon
Yeah.
is like it's a decline.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 9 to a 5. I'm not talking about your job.
Game cough.
I think the original Pokemon is 10. And I think Gold
Really?
Gen 2 is 10 too. And then
How much of that
I
is
can agree,
nostalgia, though?
but I also call it the 9.
how much is nostalgia?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say none because it sold incredibly well and started like the most popular, most profitable franchise of all time. So I would say it earns its place as a 10. But I think the newer ones just failed to innovate the right way.
Yeah, I mean, if you use sales as the metric, I mean, I think there are ones that outperform the original.
Maybe you'd have to look at inflation and everything. I don't want to get into all that, but yeah, maybe. But it's just I think everyone who's like could agree it's on a decline. It's just in it for the money at this point. Whereas at the first one, it was like super innovative.
Sure. I mean, what's an example of a series that like innovates, like can be super innovative after the original?
I think Sonic does that. There's a lot of different Sonic games out there.
Literally every Zelda release, basically an innovation. Except for Spirit Tracks.
That's
That's pretty
innovative.
innovative. We love Spirit Tracks here.
It's got trains. It's good. Hey, the train. I like trains. I like trains as much as the next guy, okay?
Yeah.
Choo choo.
But then that runs that Nintendo risk of like over innovation to the point where like, am I playing it because I like it, or am I playing this because it's the next big thing?
Mm-hmm. You know, it's funny. A friend of mine I was talking to, we were talking about games that are coming out that we were going to get, and he was like, and I got to get the new Dragon Age. And I was like, the new Dragon Age, did you see it? It's like a disaster. It's like the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy it when it's $10.
Yeah, like that's when you buy that. And then he was
Yeah.
like, well, I bought all the other ones. I'm like,
The last one was 2013.
well, yeah, and also it was terrible. But like, and the one before was terrible. The only good one was the first one. I'm like, why would you keep supporting this shitty series?
I like the last one.
It's not good. I don't know. I just don't understand that. Like, and that's like to Teddy's point. It's like, are you buying these games because they're good, or are you buying them because like you feel obligated to because they're the big games or something?
Speaking of which, man, Mario Party Jamboree came out
Right.
Thursday. I'm buying that shit. I'm buying that shit, man. I'm all about that.
And those games don't innovate for shit. They just copy paste the
No,
N64 games.
They don't need to innovate. Yeah. Oh my God. Nintendo kept posting on Instagram. They kept posting like trailers for that game and like their characters they're adding. They were like, it's Pauline. It's whoever. It kept and every trailer I kept going into the comments on their Instagram and posting hashtag add Wiggler. And I mean, for one, they didn't add Wiggler, but for two, every time I would do it, a bunch of people would vote my comment. So I like to imagine there's like somebody at like Nintendo that has to look over their social media. That's like there's a big outcry for Wiggler Wiggler fans.
It's Professor Frink. It's like the Wiggler fans are off the charts. Legend Leo says, I'm trying to think of a unique answer. So many series simply upgrade their games from one to the next, like GTA. DZ says the new Dragon Age looks like the most mid game ever. Inquisition was a 4 out of 10 at best. Damn, DZ agrees with me, dude.
Damn, I liked Inquisition. I think it's like a solid 7.
You're crazy. That game was not good.
What? Oh yeah. It only won Game of the Year.
Did it? Inquisition?
Yeah. Yeah.
Slow ass year. Also, are we trusting the people that vote on Game of the Year?
No, you're right. That's like Jeff Keighley's fucking thing. I don't give a shit.
I guess the Legend of Leo question, like, what is it about? Like, the point is, like, you know, Pokemon when it came out was originally like so innovative because it's like it is the unique concept. Anything that follows within that same series like changes the concept. So you really can't innovate more without creating a new series. Like that's I think the concept. Like that's why Pokemon originally was like so mind blowing and I think caught so much wind. I do think that like 3D gaming introduced an element that it catapulted certain series. I think Zelda benefited from that, like Final Fantasy kind of benefited from that. Which is why I asked the question, not to like prove it wrong, but just to explore like what defines like authentic innovation.
I don't know if GTA was a good example for that, Leo, because I feel like GTA's they don't upgrade; they're like substantial improvements.
Well, yeah, but they're improvements, but they're not changes to the formula, really.
I mean, technically no, but look at GTA 2 to 3. That's basically night and day, right?
That one's a big innovation, but it's not like iteratively they innovate. It's kind of like Metroid. Like they added the 3D one, and now they have 2D ones and 3D ones. I mean, Prime, and they really haven't made one in a long time. But they promise they will.
It's coming.
They promise.
It's coming. They showed a second of it.
Part of innovation is almost exploitative too. Like I think of like Animal Crossing like benefiting from the pandemic, you know? Like that's technically innovating on like market needs and demands.
Do you think it was planned or like to come out then, or
No.
do you think they pushed
It
the
wa-
release date?
No, I
think
don't
they-
think.
I think they fell
I'm not
ass
some-
backwards into that, man.
I'm not some Animal Crossing conspiracist here, but
Let's fucking go. Peel the Band-Aid.
we're opening up in a can of worms today, boys. New Horizons, more like New Horizons for your wallet.
Yeah.
I think some of that's luck. You know, maybe they push it up even. I don't know.
Go one more hour so I have something to listen to at the gym. Tyler, what day is it? Are you doing a bro split or full body?
It's Saturday.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought you were confused.
A little bit.
Yo, what up, Retro Tiburon?
What up, man?
Tiburon.
We need to change the format for these episodes because people always come in after we do our games.
Maybe that's a sign that they don't want to see the games.
Well,
Maybe.
we used to do the A and Q first too.
We should like, add another segment or something. I don't know.
Aren't we supposed to add a segment where it's like where we tell them to ask a question, we answer it,
Oh yeah, we haven't done that.
or we ask
Yeah,
a
we
question?
gotta
and
hit us
they
with your
answer?
questions in the chat.
Yeah, we got 9
Q&A
people here,
live.
yeah. A and Q.
QA,
Put Q and R A.
AQ, the CAC.
Jeez. Is there a better way to word that? Is there another different one?
What?
The
I know your
CAC.
viewers like the CAC.
They do.
Come on. This is your segment, QAAC. Cue it up.
Here's a question.
All right. Who? Yeah. Aren't we supposed to ask a question too?
Oh, are we gonna ask? Oh yeah, we ask questions. I forgot this.
And well, then we let them do it. But I guess we'll ask the first one. Does anybody have a good one? I have a really generic one.
Ooh, no, hit us with the generic.
What's your
Before you
favorite
go,
run and
Biophix
gun
did
shooter?
Oh, what? Sorry, Teddy. What?
Oh, I was going to say, Biofeeks did ask, do the questions have to be run and gun related?
No, they can be anything. I don't care. Could be Halloween themed. It's Halloween.
It's not Halloween yet.
It's October.
Yeah, you're
What's
right.
your favorite
What's your
run and
favorite
gun
run and
shooter?
gun?
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Yeah. What's your favorite run and gun shooter?
Looking at the
There you go.
chat here. Legend of Leo's trying to turn this into gun talk.
Gun talk. I only have 2 guns and I keep them on me at all times. I don't have a camera on, but I'm flexing.
Oh, okay. I don't have any guns, but my friends do. My brother does, and they take me shooting. I just don't have any interest.
Do you have that? Is it like the episode of Always Sunny where they get the gun? They have like gun fever, and then they shoot Charlie. What was it? That was like season 1, wasn't it? It was like an early one.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not allowed to talk about Always Sunny when Teddy's on.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, Teddy.
You're making
like
him
Danny DeVito.
uncomfortable.
Danny DeVito, he's alive. It's the life. Vito.
He's tripping
can watch
balls.
it. You can watch all 16, soon to be 17 seasons of It's Always Sunny on Disney Plus.
Which I don't have.
It's the funniest place to watch it.
I ain't supporting no Disney.
Not a Disney fan.
I ain't supporting the mouse.
I've been watching. I've been watching the Agatha show that's coming out. It's like Halloween time, you know. So watching like a show
Oh.
about a witch. It's been pretty cool.
My girlfriend watched it. I didn't care for it.
I like it. It's been good. It was like the first 5 episodes were not really. It was good. It was fine. It was fine. It was good. And then the 6th episode, I was like, whoa, because they were like, this is what's really happening. You know, it's so it's like one of those fucking shows where like now that I have to recommend to people, I have to be like, watch up to the 6th episode because that's when it really start. You know.
Okay, I'll let her know. She stopped watching.
Yeah.
Maybe we both kind of got.
Episode 6. Did you like WandaVision? Did you
I
watch
didn't,
that?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, what? Okay, well, never mind. If you like, it's like ties right into WandaVision. So
We there was a
I can
clue
handle
about
a
that.
season of WandaVision. That's about it.
okay.
There was like a thing we
I like
both
the,
looked at each other and it's like we should probably watch WandaVision, huh? And she's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm
That's
gonna
not
do
bad.
it.
I like the Goosebumps show that was on.
Like the old one?
The new one.
No. Is there a new one? I didn't know there was a new one.
Yeah. It is. It's pretty decent. I think it's like last
I-
year, but
Oh, we watched an episode of the old one. It was the one about the dummy, and you know who the main actor is in that?
No.
A
Who is it?
very young Hayden Christensen.
Oh my god! I need to go back and watch that.
And my girlfriend,
I remember that episode.
my girlfriend likes that guy, and she was like, "Is that Hayden Christensen?" I said, "He kind of looks like him, but there's no way." And then she looked it up, and it was in the
Wow.
credits and everything. And he, on watching it, he overacts just like him. So it's crazy. He's been doing that his entire career.
You were the chosen one.
Yeah, he's like, I'm afraid of clowns. It's like, Jesus Christ, or puppets, whatever. But yeah, it was just like it was wild to see that.
I haven't watched Goosebumps in a long time. I used to read those books too when I was a kid.
Me too.
I haven't seen this guy in anything except the prequels.
Hayden Christensen. I didn't know he was
Yeah.
into this stuff.
He was in the movie called, I think it's called Glass House. I never saw it. I don't think he's a good actor. I just don't think he's very good.
No, clearly.
And I admit that he probably got a bad script, but I still don't think he's a very good actor.
Speaking of movies,
the
I watched.
prequels?
Yeah.
Or Goosebumps.
What's the difference?
Pick your poison on that. That's it could be.
You know what? The
Good luck,
Goosebumps,
son.
Goosebumps was probably better than the prequels.
Some of them were, yeah.
No, I mean that specific episode.
That's specific. Maybe I don't know. Debatable.
I did. We did a horror movie night with my family like last week while I was sick.
Mhm.
I went over there and we did a horror movie night, and my pick was American Psycho. I watched that.
Oh,
I fucking love that movie.
is that really a horror movie?
It's psychological.
Okay, I don't know.
I kind of count.
I would think it wasn't a horror movie.
It's
Mm.
it's like one of those. I wouldn't say it's horror, but it's like one of those episodes of like Twilight Zone, you know, where like the end is leaves more questions than answers, you know.
Just Alex trying to be different. That's what I would say.
Shut up! That's a classic. Everyone
Typical
loves American
Alex trying
Psycho.
to be different.
American Psycho's great. It's
Don't
not-
just look at it, eat it. That's my favorite line from that movie.
Yeah.
We got some people giving their answers here.
Okay.
Super C is my favorite. That's Contra. Contra NES. So we're talking about favorite running guns. Gunstar Heroes from DZ.
That's the right answer.
Terry says maybe Final Zone 2. I don't know how you define run and gun. You know, that's one of those genres of
It's-
gaming that's seems like it's very
Okay.
straightforward.
Okay. Let's sound it out. Run.
It's a game where you do two things primarily, Terry.
Yeah. At same time.
Yeah, ideally. Those are the two. What about you guys? What are your favorite running guns?
Probably Cuphead. I talked about it last time on the Goss Game Talk. I fucking love that game.
I want to pick like some 3D run and gun.
Shadow.
Because I generally do like some of like, I don't know. Like I think of like some of the N64 Rareware stuff. Like I mean I like freaking Banjo.
Banjo-Kazooie?
I tried not.
Banjo
I
too,
tried to.
yeah.
I tried to stray away from like first person shooters and stuff because I feel like that's like its own thing, right?
Mhm.
Sure. It's hard to define a 3D running gun. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like, is it an action game? Is it like a like? Would you consider Uncharted a run and gun?
That's a
Mhm.
climb and that's a climb and chat.
The old climbing chat. I would say I'll throw this one. It's not my. I don't think it's my favorite, but I don't like this genre specifically. So I'll just say that I have very fond memories of playing, believe it or not, Jurassic Park 2 on the Super Nintendo with my brother.
Lost World.
I don't think it was called The Lost World. It was just called Jurassic Park 2, and it wasn't.
Oh, so it's not based off Lost World.
It's just like more Jurassic Park. You like Jurassic Park? We have more. And it's a cooperative running gun. And I remember we really enjoyed it. Now we were like 6, but I have fond memories of that.
There are many running guns I've wanted to like more, especially in that era. Like I've wanted to like Ranger X on Sega Genesis. I've wanted to like Earthworm Jim more, and I do like Earthworm Jim, but I get stuck at like the same part every time.
Ruby. Whenever somebody says his name, I
think it's groovy.
Yeah. I like Ranger X. I actually have a copy of Ranger X on Genesis. It's a cool game.
Nice.
Got a robot skateboard.
These two as well. Maybe Vector Man. I could go for some Vector Man.
You know what? That kind of counts. Yeah, it's technically a running gun. Even though you have to stop when you shoot, but still.
How do you stop? What do you mean
Stop
stop
and
when you shoot?
For whenever you like angling your shots and stuff. Well, no, you can keep moving. Never mind. I'm thinking something else.
Crazy Alex.
It would be nice if you could. He's
Crazy
super
Alex. The pneumonia got to my brain.
Get it out of my brain, he said to the doctor.
He said, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Terry wants to know if Gex is a run and gun.
I don't think you ever gun in that game. You run. Gex is a run and joke. Because he never
Gex
shuts
and
up.
sex.
Guys, the Gex trilogy is going to come out. We're going to do that for the channel.
We kind of have to.
Not my pick.
You
Not
painted
my
us.
problem.
You painted us into a bit of a corner, Alex, with your antics.
We've never done Clue Clue Land, and that one's as old as time.
Well, we can't map that out. How are we going to map it out? This level has pegs.
Well, there's levels to the Clue Clue.
There's
all
this one
different
has-
images.
This one has more pegs.
This one makes a face.
Look, I don't like pegging, okay?
You're against it.
Would you rather peg or get pegged?
It's a peg or
Be
get
honest
pegged
here.
world.
Yeah.
We can break up the questions here with one from the audience. Retro T-Bron asked, "What candy do you want in your trick or treat bag?"
Ooh.
If I went trick or treating, I'd get arrested.
I mean,
Tell me more.
my favorite is oh Lord, here we go again. Reese's.
Oh,
try
I
not to
bring
say
back the
Reese's.
Reese's controversy.
It is Reese's.
Yeah. But I think like what other candies I liked getting.
You know why I
Okay.
liked Reese's? It was like it's like eating an Oreo. It's like you take a piece off and then you like eat the top with the chocolate, and then you take another piece off, and then like you combine them to make the true double stuffed Oreo. I kind of feel that way about Reese's. Like you eat around the crust of the cup, and then you get the best part for last.
Oh, I just put the whole thing going in my mouth, boy. The whole cup. And play with it.
Alex doesn't play with his
Playing.
food.
Don't play.
play with my
The
food.
problem with this question is that other than Reese's, I don't like chocolate.
You like
So-
candy?
Yeah, like I like fruity candies or like chewy candies. But I don't
he
like
He just asked
chocolate.
candy, didn't he?
So yeah. So I'm trying to think of like what I got that I liked a lot of.
I only want John Candy.
Hell
I like
yeah.
Starburst. John Candy, yeah. Put him in my bag.
Pickle Buck. Yeah.
I really liked Almond Joys and Three Musketeers.
Almond Joys are okay. I like coconut, so that one I can get behind.
You know I like coconut.
The
Oh my
Gummy
god, I do. Trust me, I know you like coconut.
Oh, I know.
You would lay off of it.
Yeah, I had all of
Going,
these.
yeah,
When we went to
Terry needs to know my.
Tennessee.
Sorry, go ahead.
We went to Tennessee.
ahead.
Alex bought a thing of like a big thing of coconut shavings,
It was like dry. Yeah, it was like dried coconut.
and I literally like as soon as I saw it, I don't even think I ever let the bag go, and literally ate all of it. I could not stop eating.
Yeah, we
it.
were
It
like,
was so
I
delicious.
don't know. I think we were playing Mario Party, doing like one of our recordings,
Mhm.
and we were sitting on the couch, and you were sitting next to me, and we had I had the coconut there, snacking on it, and Spencer just ate like the entire box of coconut.
And I said, I am so sorry. And I think I even said it with coconuts in my mouth. It's just like, I am so sorry for eating all of this.
It was good.
I'm not going to stop, but I am sorry.
It was good dried coconut. We went to the jerky emporium
Mhm.
place, and that's where I got the jerky that we did the video with. And then I also bought that big box of dried coconut there. So I was like, oh shit, dried coconut.
Fuck yeah. By the way, Leo said good pick with Earthworm Jim. It's Teddy. You picked a good
I
one.
wanted to
Ruby.
play it, but I have my Genesis Mini here. I don't have it on there, so I didn't get to.
Legend of
I
Leo.
like Earthworm.
Legend of Leo said we should map out Pac-Man. Didn't we do a
We
Pac-Man?
have.
Yeah, we
collection?
did Pac-Man collection, yeah, which had Pac-Man 1 on it. So technically we have.
Alex and I did a video on the Pac-Man anniversary
Museum Plus.
museum.
Whatever that's called. Yeah,
Plus.
the Pac-Man Museum Plus, yeah. Yeah, we
5.
did where we talked about all the 14 games or whatever.
This one is Pac-Man. Jeez.
Good,
a
wow. Spencer reveals why he wasn't invited.
What did you think of Pac-Man?
I like Shenny Moo in your profile pic, Alex.
Thank you. I just love Shinny Moo.
That's a real run and gun game. Without a gun. It's just a running game.
That's a walk and talk.
Oh.
Terry wants to know what your opinion on nerds is, and he means the candy.
They're good. I like nerds. Not one of my favorites. Like
Nerds Rope.
they're good.
That's the move.
Nerds
Ooh.
Rope is better.
Nerds Rope.
Yeah,
is fucking
I
good.
like Nerds Rope. Yeah, I can get behind that. Or like the little now they do like clusters too, where they're like little pieces of the Nerd Rope, like in a bag, like little bite-sized clusters of them. That's pretty good too. Of course, he's from England, so nerds could be something else over there. It's like all Smarties or like something else over there.
Look at Terry
Smarty.
advertising our videos. Says go watch it. It's great. Look at that.
How's
Aw.
KFC in the
Thank
UK?
you.
Is it UKFC?
You KFC. Want some chicken, bloke?
Go chicken.
Oh, the United Kingdom fried chicken.
Fry your chicken, governor.
Oi, mate, you want fries with that? Well, too damn bad.
Ooh,
They
Leo's
they
getting
belong to the
controversial.
French.
What's
We're Brits here.
Leo
We give
says?
you raw potatoes. We don't fry our potatoes.
We don't fry them. Leo
Mash them yourself.
Leo says, "What's the best hard candy?" Spoiler: it's Jolly Rancher. Oh,
I don't know about that. Jolly Ranchers are like hard to eat. They're too sticky.
maybe Canada like has a
Starburst.
limited amounts of candy that they get because they suck. I don't. Maybe is that
Yeah,
it?
Skittles?
Maybe they just get like well, Skittles isn't hard candy. I do love Skittles. Though.
Skittles
Oh my
isn't
God, I
hard?
love Skittles.
I thought Skittles was hard candy.
What do you mean? What constitutes hard candy?
How hard does it got to get? You're talking.
You can't chew it.
Never soft?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
never soft.
So it
Like,
has to be so hard you can't chew it. Like you have to suck on it.
Yeah, like Skittles is a chewy candy,
What about
Gobstopper.
like a gobstopper. That's a hard candy. Yeah, I like gobstoppers.
What
Those are
about
pretty good?
caramel apple lollipops? I can't remember the
Okay.
name of them.
Yeah.
But that's generally what they are.
Yeah, those are
Glow
good.
pops.
Those are good.
I would
Dum
put.
Dums.
I like the sugar daddies, the like caramel on a stick. You know what I'm talking about? But those are pretty damn good.
They're like
You
spiky.
can't chew those. Yeah, you can't chew them because like your teeth will rip out of your face. You're trying to chew them.
Alex doesn't like them, but actually, Tootsie Pops, the chocolate ones, are fucking good.
No, I like those. I like
Mhm.
Tootsie Pop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just don't like milk chocolate. I don't like Hershey's or like Crunch or like those kind of candy bars and stuff.
Okay. I mean, this is gonna
Tootsie Pops
this is gonna
are
reflect on your
chocolate.
opinion on everything, but okay, that's fair.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Are you dark chocolate or white chocolate kind of guys?
I'm dark chocolate. Dark chocolate I will do. Like bitter. Of course I like black coffee, so you know, that's like my palate.
I can't have coffee, but I prefer black coffee, but I can't have it because it gives me heartburn. But I can do sort of dark chocolate, but not like the crazy dark chocolate. Like once it gets that bitter, no way. But like we had Ghirardelli's dark chocolate, and that was really good. White chocolate's
I think
good.
I want to like white chocolate more. I'll get it sometimes, like your like cookies and cream, like Hershey's bar, or like
Those are okay.
even like I think the thing about the white chocolates is they're like too buttery or too sweet. So a lot of times they just don't land. The dark chocolate is like I like it with like a raspberry aftertaste or something,
Mm.
fruity interior.
Yeah, an aftertaste is important.
I always got a lot of white chocolate growing up because I didn't like milk chocolate. So like whenever it was like Easter and stuff, I got like a bunny. I always got like a white chocolate bunny instead of a milk chocolate bunny.
White chocolate in big quantities is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of a lot to
It
take
is.
in. Chocolate is better in the UK, Terry says. Try Terry's chocolate. It's great.
Has Terry ever left the UK?
I don't know if Terry's ever left his house.
Okay.
They'll get flooded. So
Terry's floating on.
Terry's chocolate oranges were huge in Canada. Oh, I've had chocolate oranges.
Oh, I like
Those
those.
are pretty good.
I don't think I've had that.
Yeah. It's like the chocolate. It's like the ball of chocolate sliced. It's like looks like an orange sliced, and it's like orange and chocolate.
Mhm.
Pretty good.
Those are good. Do you guys have a question?
Yeah.
Um,
What's your favorite Chinese food?
The ones from
wait.
China.
Are we talking actual Chinese? Or are we talking like American Chinese? We're talking about
American.
American Chinese. Okay.
Can we just like put Japanese in there, or does it have to be Chinese?
It has to be Chinese.
Has to be Chinese.
I guess Panda Express. I don't know. I don't know which ones are which because like we have
Yeah, but like-
Vietnamese,
what do you-
Japanese,
what do you-
Chinese.
What
What do you
get?
order at Panda?
Yeah.
Just teriyaki chicken and super greens.
Hey, the super greens are good. Hell
They're
yeah.
just not high caloric.
but they're still good.
I like. There's like some like steamed eggplant thing that's really good. Like eggplant fried rice or something. I don't know. Just get the steamed eggplant. It's pretty solid. But I do like. I'm a General Chow kind of guy. And that's about it.
Curry chicken. Basically, curry chicken. that's what I
Maybe
get.
some kind of like pineapple fried rice.
I like sweet and sour chicken too, but it's like I don't like how some restaurants do it where like I prefer like the sauce just already be on the chicken. I don't want a cup of sauce, a cup of the sweet and sour
Yeah.
sauce, and then just fried chicken
Hmm.
because then I
Yeah,
have to like
sauce is a lot.
dip it. It's like sticky. Yeah, just give me this. Just make it in the sauce, damn it! Like we used to have a really good authentic Chinese place here in town, and they did a really good like a sweet and sour chicken. They even had like the pineapple in it and stuff, and it was really good.
Mm. Dumplings are okay, like soup dumplings.
Yeah.
I think it's just like pan fried.
Ooh,
though.
wonton soup. I like a nice wonton soup.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Or like an egg drop soup. That's good too.
Nothing tops the egg roll. Be like 3 of those things.
The crab ragoon.
you guys,
tops the
I don't
egg
like
roll
Chinese
every time. The crab ragoon can fucking kill the egg roll in battle. If you put those two in a cage, crab ragoon comes out on top every time.
I guess controversial
I
opinion
wouldn't
here.
want to like it.
I think Chinese food's kind of whack. I think Vietnamese food's better.
What did you say about Chinese people?
The Chinese people are whack. That's what I think.
Teddy, calm. Don't be so loud.
Teddy, no.
Careful.
Yeah, I think I like Vietnamese food. I like pho. That's kind of my jam.
Oh, dude, I have some pho here. I'm so happy you said pho.
You have
That's
some
awesome.
fun stories?
Well, it's always a good time eating pho.
Is it a run and gun or a fun and gun?
A pho and go.
Run pho.
Leo said, "What the heck, Spencer?" I don't know what that's from. But Terry says meat buns. Bio says egg rolls. I mean, egg rolls are classic. You can never go wrong with that. Terry repeated, but he said duck meat buns.
Hot cross buns. Duck meat buns.
Duck meat buns. Oh, dude, I do like the duck at PF Chang's. They have a really good like duck dish. Oh, it's just duck.
Leo says uploading this to Billy right now. What's Billy?
It's like a
Billy
Google
Eilish
knockoff.
Eilish.
So what?
And now for her new hit single, Billy Eilish. It's like, why are they saying her name twice?
Sometimes if you look at like internet traffic for videos, it'll be like 98.6% native to YouTube, and then it's like 1% Billy. Or Duck Go or something.
Oh.
Yuck. What was the one that Danica Patrick was? GoDaddy. Yeah, it's like GoDaddy.com.
Yeah, I remember when that was a thing. The GoDaddy girls.
I'm gonna start advertising on GoDaddy.com.
Okay.
GoDaddy.
You've heard of GoFundMe's. This is GoDaddy Fund Me.
Oh,
Or
was it-
I'm gonna
it
make
was-
the
he said WeChat.
I'm gonna make the successor. I'm gonna make the successor. Get out, Daddy. Get out,
So you don't
Father.
want to do get off, Daddy?
Oh,
Well,
God.
that's a different one. That's a different site.
Teddy, no.
Well, I don't know what this Billy is. You know.
Apparently, it's a Chinese like YouTube thing, which I'll get in trouble.
Well, they won't understand most of the episode unless they know English or you put
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yeah. Alex, do you have a
Give me your
question?
best Alex Jones impression of Chinese people.
Oh God.
Oh, well, okay. Let's not do that. Sure. I have a question. We are in the spooky time of the year.
Woo.
Mm.
Woo. So I guess my question is, what movie do you like to watch during this time of year? You got a specific movie? Yeah, like a Halloween movie. Doesn't be scary.
Lord of the Rings. Da, da, da.
Is that Halloween? Why is that Halloween? It's like Harry
That's
Potter's
not, but
Christmas.
Harry Potter's kind of seasonal. You could do it in the fall.
No, it's not.
you talking
I always
about?
hated.
Witches.
Just
I
wait till
hated
back
when
to
I had.
school. September.
Dude, I hated when I had cable and I would watch like ABC and they would do like the 25 Days of Christmas and one of the nights they would play Harry Potter and I'm like, this isn't a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Christmas movie. I'm like, I want to watch Christmas movies.
No, they're wizards and witches. That's very Halloween.
I guess.
More than Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings, I'm just saying because I like watching it.
I like to watch a lot of movies at this time. This is kind of the only time I like to watch movies is now. Is like the last 3 months of the year
And chili season.
in Chile.
Sorry, that's.
And Chilada season.
Shoot, do you guys have chili season too?
No.
I haven't been to Chili's in
Yeah.
a while.
Here in the South, we have chili season when it starts to get chilly outside. We all make chili, pots of chili. That's the best time of
Yeah.
year.
I like chili.
Yeah. Halloween. Oh, Tyler said Halloween 3. That's a great answer. That's a Season of the Witch. That's the one with the that does not have Michael Myers in it. That is the mask one where all the kids are getting possessed by like Halloween masks and stuff.
Yeah.
That's very Halloweeny.
I always watch, but I watch this in November technically. But in the season I watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, makes sense.
I watch it like in that halfway point.
I feel like that
I
one.
used to watch it annually.
Like,
I don't really anymore.
like that one and like Hocus Pocus are like the big ones for this time of year.
Mhm.
Sure.
I always watch The Thing. I watch that every year. I just love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Sometimes I watch The Fly. 80s. It's a good, like, sad horror movie. It's just very sad.
Also kind of funny.
There's some funny moments in it.
Go for some Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds.
You watch that?
I've seen it.
Okay.
Been a while since I watched some good Hitchcock.
It's not a movie per se, because it's a show. But I've been watching. I have a box set of the Addams Family.
Oh,
So I've been
wow.
watching the old Addams Family show. Yeah, and it's actually, dude, it actually ties in because I went to Burger King like last week, and they have Addams Family stuff right now. They have a purple Whopper for Wednesday.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's
Wednesday.
like the bread is dyed purple. It's food coloring. And then they have stuff for other members of the family, but not the whole family. So the Whopper is like Wednesday's Whopper. And it's purple. It makes sense. They have Morticia's Cookie Shake, which is just like a brownie batter shake. It was pretty good. They have Gomez Churro Fries, which are just little churros you dip in chocolate, which are pretty good. They have Thing onion rings, which are just onion rings, but they're based around Thing in the hand. And that's it. They left fucking Pugsley, Fester, and Lurch out.
How do you
They
leave
couldn't think of
Fester
anything
out?
for those three. I know Fester's the best. I mean, okay, fuck Pugsley. Nobody likes Pugsley. Fester's awesome, and I like Lurch. He's cool. But yeah, how do you not like do like a Fester's like frozen drink or something, or Fester's, I don't know, freaky fries.
Fester's
I don't know, you could do
fries.
something. Yeah, you could do something for Fester. They left my boy out. Jackie Coogan. That's Uncle Fester.
Let's see what the chat has to say. Lord of the Rings says great Halloween costumes. So there you go. You got something there. Deezy says any cheesy slasher movie they air on TV from the 80s, I guess. Not a big horror fan. But he likes monster movies. Tyler's been watching a lot of Hitchcock lately. BioPhoenix says his favorite Hitchcock movie is not actually horror. It's North by Northwest. That's actually about Kanye's kid.
My favorite Hitchcock movie is Hitch with Will Smith.
Right. And Deezy says can't forget Beetlejuice. Did you guys see the new one?
I have not seen Beetlejuice. Is it good? Do they know?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yet. I don't know.
It's got Jenna Ortega in it, right? I feel like she's in everything now.
She's gonna be the horror girl now.
Remember
that kid
gonna get old. It's gonna get old.
That kid from Stranger Things was like the boy from Stranger
Things. Finn Wolfhard.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Wolfhard?
Yeah, No, it's a Finn Wolfhard.
The spirit of the wolf.
But I like to add an extra F in there. Finn Wolfhard. Yeah, he was in like the remake of
it, and then I think he was in I didn't see
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. He's like it was like temporarily.
Well, that's a good Halloween movie.
Horrible.
Some classic Ghostbusting.
He was everywhere. Yeah, Jenna Ortega is going to do that. Of course, she was in Scream as well.
Ortega from Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
Did she scream?
You guys are talking about Beetlejuice, but what about the new Joker film?
I want. I actually legitimately want to watch it now, just because of how bad.
Me
I
too.
would go. Yeah, I would go if I had like somebody to go with. But I'm also so sad because I really liked that first movie, and I was like kind of
it was
excited for
good.
this one. I was like, man, I'm kind of excited to see where they go with it. And then like the day it came out, I saw like Rotten Tomatoes had like 30-something%, and I was like, oh no.
I feel like there's something we're all missing here, like that. Like there's got to be like something going on with this movie that is like different. Because I think of like Freddy Got Fingered. Like what a great movie!
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If
So
you
think
watch
it's
it
gonna
with
be like a classic after the fact,
if you watch it like with
or
the
something?
right lens, maybe it makes more sense.
Daddy,
But
would you like some sausages?
Because that movie is fucking funny. If you like understand it, but if you're just watching it like a guy that goes to a movie and watches it, it doesn't really make any sense. So I'm like wondering if this movie, because there's all these competent people and all this money
Well,
behind it. I'm wondering if there's like something else.
From what I hear, the guy that directed it didn't want to make a comic book movie, and also none of the songs are original.
Right, that's the weird part. That's kind of well, the guy that made it is
Yeah,
Todd
yeah,
Phillips.
yeah.
He directed the first one, didn't he?
Is it the same guy? I don't know. I haven't
That's
kept
him.
track of the production. And then also spoilers for everybody that cares. Stop listening to me right now. Apparently, at the end of the movie, they like tie it in with Heath Ledger's Joker,
I'm serious.
which makes yeah. Apparently, like this Joker that we've been following, this guy, whatever his name is, fucking Arnold or whoever. I don't know. I forgot his name. Arthur. Apparently, that's not Joker. It's like he's gonna inspire Heath Ledger's Joker for the. And I'm like, what a stupid concept.
I don't know. It makes sense, but like,
I don't know.
tell me that they put a Heath Ledger like AI generated Heath Ledger in there. That would be so fucking
I don't
great.
no, I don't think he's in the movie, but you hear the laugh and something about like a smile and stuff. So it's like implied to be that Joker,
Mm.
to be that version of the Joker. Yeah, and I'm like, what? Like,
Maybe the
but
concept
again, I
for
haven't.
this movie is like the joke is on you.
There you go. That could be it.
For paying to go see it. Yeah.
Yeah, people just
Go to
don't
the
get it.
theater.
They're not understanding it. It's a
Yeah.
Why would you go see this movie anyway? Terrifier 3's out. That's a better clown movie.
there you go. BioPhoenix said the last one he watched was the 70s version of Salem's Lot.
DZ said, "How dare they leave out Fester?"
Indeed.
Yeah. Boycott Burger King, everybody. For Uncle Fester.
DZ also said, don't compare Joker 2 with the classic Freddy Got Fingered.
I like how we're all just calling it Joker 2 because I have no clue how you fucking say that subtitle.
Yeah, Folly Ado.
It's probably a dude.
I think.
French.
Probably a dude.
Probably, yeah.
Folly a dude.
Follow,
Probably a dude.
Follow your heart.
Dude looks like a lady. That's me if I was in charge of making the music for Joker 2. I'd be putting
Yeah.
like some shitty like dad rock in it.
Alex only put songs from Mrs. Doubtfire. And all of
It's a jukebox musical.
yeah, like why did they not write their own music? Like I mean, clearly they wrote some of the music, but they didn't. They're using songs that exist. That's
Yeah,
such
it
a
doesn't make it-
bullshit thing.
I don't understand why. Okay, like I understand sometimes when like movies do that, like the ones that are based on like specific artists,
Like Across the
Tommy Boy
Universe.
based on the Who. Yeah, Across the Universe. That's another one. You know, what's the one? There was one for ABBA, right? I think it was like Mamma Mia or something. Like those make sense. They're like based on like one artist and they're using their songs.
Mhm.
But whenever you're just making an original movie and you use other people's music as the music for your musical, what?
Maybe the movie is
Doesn't-
meant like as a slap in the face. Because like a lot of
Yeah.
the things like the people that liked the first Joker are like dudes that like like a dark comic book movie.
Yeah, we live in a society.
Yeah, and then like they're like let's piss them off and just make a musical because that's the last thing they would want to watch. Maybe that's the whole point.
Yeah, maybe we're all fucking what's his name at the end of the first Joker.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you get what you fucking deserve, and then we get shot in the head. That's what they're doing to us.
They're shooting you in the head with this movie.
Which ironically
Yeah,
makes it more interesting than a lot of what else is out there.
Yeah.
It just sucks because, like, again, I haven't watched it, but if this is as bad as I've heard, it's gonna like lessen the impact for me of the first movie in some sense because I know this happened right after.
I can separate that kind of stuff. Like there's like a sequel to The Fly. There's sequels to like The Shining.
That's true. Well, like, yeah, a lot of like shitty horror movies and stuff.
Mhm.
I mean, not like, you know, a lot of good horror movies got like shitty sequels. Even American Psycho. There's a straight to DVD sequel or whatever with Mila Kunis.
Really? That's so lame.
Yeah, and she's like in a college campus and stuff, and she's like the main character. And
Huh.
It's like she saw Patrick Bateman kill somebody or something as a kid. I have no clue. It's a weird movie.
That reminds me of the plot of The Last of Us 2. Remember that? Where they like
I just want to see Patrick Bateman like get smashed in the face with a golf club. Like Joel.
Yeah. Remember like the point of The Last of Us 2 is that the other lady is the daughter of the doctor that he kills in like a random scene.
Yeah, but that doctor was black. The doctor was black in the original version, and then when they like did the sequel, they were like, "No, he's white." And I was like, "Guys, you can't go back and do that." Like,
Yeah,
the
this
doctor's
looks
black.
so stupid.
Did they change it? That I need to play that remake of The Last of Us 1 they did. Did they change that doctor to be white?
That would be
I don't know.
That would be phenomenal.
That would be amazing. And Naughty Dog's like, he's white now.
Yeah. They like the most liberal game ever like whitewashed its own game. For the
That's
sake
funny.
of plot.
Yeah, for the sake of having a muscular Abby in the sequel.
She must be muscular. Oh my god. All right.
You guys gonna play Concord when it comes back on?
Is it going to come back on?
I think it's coming back. Yeah.
Oh,
Is it only on Nintendo Alarmo?
Yeah. Set your alarmo.
So yeah, set your Nintendo Alarmo.
They're gonna re-release it, like re-launch.
Why?
I think there's something about
It died in
I
like
don't
3
know.
days. I don't understand PlayStation anymore.
There's a rash of games like that. Like that's kind of how it's turning into. Is like games will just die like very quickly.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
It's almost like live service doesn't work anymore.
Well, this is like the TikTok era, right? Like everyone's just looking for the next big thing. It's like swipe, like you're bored with it and just move on. Popular for a week.
Mhm.
That's it. It's like the death of virality. Like virality doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be things were like viral for like months. Like you can't stop talking about it for like a month, and nowadays it's like I feel like by the time I hear about it, it's old.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like there's this girl who says Hawk Tua, and then I'll like wake up and look at a meme of it and be like, "What's that?" And then I look it up, and then it's like it's old.
Yeah, she has like a TV show and merchandise. You could buy a Hawk Tua costume at Spirit of Halloween.
What would that entail?
It's just a thing that says Hawk Tua. It's just a shirt or something that says Hawk Tua. They have those. That's a thing. There's Hawk Tua Halloween merchandise. That's how you know we're living in the end times.
Mm-hmm. It's over. It's about over.
There's you can dress up as Skibbity Toilet for Halloween. Yeah, shut up. We're dead. We're a dead civilization.
All right, it's about over. I mean, we just have fun, you know.
Yeah, don't take life
Yeah.
too seriously. Skibbity toilet.
What are you for Halloween, little boy? Are you going to Spider-Man? I'm going to Skibbity Toilet, Riz.
No cap.
No cap.
All right, well, that's probably the end of game talk. I think. As
Yeah.
good a time
Mamma
as
Mia
this.
is
Forever.
Legend Leo said Mamma Mia is the ABBA movie, so I'm
You're vindicated.
thank you. I am the well.
We
First
say
time I've ever had-
hallelujah. Now we say hawk to you.
DZ said we had a good run as a species. I agree. We did it. We did our best.
Yeah, we had a good run. We had a good run. Scooby Toilet's a banger for real, for real.
All right. Well, have a happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, go eat candy till your tummy hurts. Watch your favorite movie or show for Halloween. Drink some apple cider. Do you guys like apple cider? I like
Sure.
apple
I
I'm
cider.
an
do, but I don't
eggnog
really
kinda
drink
guy.
it.
Well, eggnog is more like November, December for me. It's like Christmassy.
Sure. It's not too soon. You can buy it.
Well, yeah, you can buy everything. You can buy fucking Halloween decorations in July now.
Yeah,
go.
Teddy's nogging it.
Nogging it. Yeah, dude, I'm just nogging it out here.
Just nogging over here. Yeah.
Raw
Rock on,
nogging it.
Keep your nog.
There'll
Nogs in
be
your cogs, boys.
Legend of Leo. There will be no live before Halloween. You will get a map out, but it will not be.
You will
live.
like it.
You will like it.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, next. Yeah, well, we are returning with Metal Slug next week.
If you liked Contra, well, you're in for some more Contra.
It's gonna be a slugfest.
but like this.
Yeah.